Hey there everybody, your pal Jonathan Baker here, and welcome to Hashtag 92. I'm your host Jonathan, and welcome to today's last episode of the Doubleheader. Well, as you may know guys, I have finished this right here, and look at this. This turned out pretty good. These are some pretty colors right here. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do a review on this one right here. I think this one turned out to be the greatest one. So anyway, here's the review. Anyway, you have the pink, light white, green, purple, orange, green around there. And even look at this, guys. There is an eye in there. And, well, guacamole green, purple, light pink, and all kinds of colors in there. Man, you see how that really turned out, guys? That's pretty cool. So anyway, this is what it looks like right now. I tested out the colors and all kinds of stuff. I really did that really good. So anyway guys, if you want to see more videos like this where I do alcohol and ink together, let me know in the comments. I would be gladly to make more videos of that. So anyway guys, we're going to bigger and better things today on this episode. Whoa. I guess I'm going to go ahead and take this booklet off because I don't want to deal with it while I'm doing a video of the science vlogs. Well, today, let me see if I can find that page again. Here we go, page 57. And this is what it looks like. Connecting learning. Alright guys, in your own words, define matter. Mass and volume takes up space. What are three states of matter did we explore? Well, three states, such as solid, liquid, and gas. What state of matter was the easiest to find? What do you think? Which was easy in the state of matter? Solid can feel it and see what's going on. Why is it difficult to find the mass and volume of some states? Some states are hard to contain to get mass and volume. That is so true. How are mass and volume different? Mass is measured with a balance and it grains it. Describes amount of volume of space matter takes calculated. Give an example of something that is not matter. How do you know that it is not? Duh, that's a good question. Gravity is the number one answer. It is a force. It is a solid, liquid, or a gas. For say you have a popsicle. It melts. There's gases coming off of it. It melts into a liquid. So anyway, that's a solid, liquid, and gas. Alright. What are you wondering about now? How mass and volume are different. So guys, this is the next page that I worked on in high school. And pour 50 milliliters of water into graduated container. This is your first container right here. Pour another 50 milliliters into the second graduated container. Predict the volume of the combined liquids, 90%. Right where my finger is. That is 90% of water in that third beaker. Combine the two liquids, record the volume of the combined liquids, 50%, which is your red in the beaker. Shade the graduated container in the diagram, 50. Empty the graduated container, so you're going to pour this container into that container. It will lead up to 90%. Repeat the above procedure using the isopropyl alcohol, recording the volume of the combined liquids. So, I think we already did that one. Yeah, probably did. 50 and 50, put this in there, and it'll equal 50 milliliters in that one beaker. Follow the same procedure using 50 milliliters of water and 50 milliliters of alcohol. Record the volume of the combined liquids, which is 80%. So, you have water in this one, you have alcohol in that one. You're going to put that in, and it should lead up to right there where my finger is. That right there should read 90 milliliters. So, that's pretty easy, isn't it, guys? Alright. So, this is connecting learning. This is the notes that I took back in school. And, yeah. What are some of the characteristics of matter? Some are liquids and gases, and also solids. Solids can be hard, have color, have texture. Liquids feel wet, such as water or whatever you use. Slimy, no shape, has volume and takes up space. How do you explain the results of 50 milliliters in each container? Adding 50 milliliters of water equals 100 milliliters. You have one beaker to a next beaker. You're going to fill one of these beakers up with water, and it should read 100 milliliters of water. How do you explain the results of adding 50 milliliters of alcohol? You have two beakers, both have alcohol in it. You're going to pour one of those beakers in, and then it should read 100 milliliters of alcohol. That's pretty easy, isn't it, guys? Yeah? Good. How do you explain the results of adding 50 milliliters of water and 50 milliliters of alcohol? Adding 50 milliliters of water to alcohol equals the 100 milliliters of liquid. Such as you add this and water can make a very dense liquid. What effect does shaking have on the mixture of salt and water? Shaking causes the water and salt to mix and become cloudy. Before I shook the salt and water, the water sat on top of the rock salt. After shaking, the water settled into the empty spaces of the rock salt. Sorry, can't speak tonight. How do you explain the results of combining water with rock salt? See previous answer, which was this one right here, the one that I just did. And this is memories of having this book and having the other book. I will explain the other book as soon as I get done with this one. Now, this is the next connective learning, part number 3. Hopefully I have time to discuss everything to you guys. Learning about rock salt, alcohol and water, this is good experiments, Discuss why you do or do not think the container is full at the conclusion of part 3. The container was not completely full. I could have put water to finish filling in the spaces. Sorry, I couldn't read what this was right here because I was having some sort of difficulty reading that. Alright. What do you think happens over time to a large bag of potato chips? The chips will settle to the bottom. The mass will not change, but the volume will. Compare the volume of a bag of potato chips with a canned variety of potato chips. Count and compare the number of chips in a large bag of potato chips with the number of chips in a can. Discuss your findings. Breathe for a minute. The volume of the bag of chips is 297.6 C. The volume of the can of chips in 102 G. The can of chips has about 96 chips, and the bag has 165 chips. In all, the chips are the exact same size. Shape and mass. The bag of chips has chips that are different sizes, shapes, and according to the mass. Summarize what you've learned from this activity. I learned about volume and matter. How much space certain matter takes up. Even though a container looks full, it isn't. We could fit water in the jar of marbles. Hey, you could do that too. Put water in a beaker of marbles, you know. What are you wondering now? Wondering how chips has different kinds of mass. Oh, chips are light. You know how they are. But, you know. So anyway, guys, I want to... Huh? Whoa. Are we done with this book already? I don't know. I did half of it. This was half of my book. So anyway, guys, here's what I want to show y'all. As you may know, if you could see that, this was what I drew back then. M, you know, you put a slash mark over it, and here's your V. Mass over volume. There's density, mass, matter, and accordingly to the last, volume. Density is the amount of matter in one certain space. Density is usually measured in grams per milliliter, G/ml, and parentheses. Mass, the amount of matter in an object. Gas, liquids, and solids have measurable masses. Misconception alert. Mass is similar to a weight, but it is not exactly the same. Your weight depends on gravity of the planet you are on. If you went to the moon, your mass, parentheses, amount of matter that makes you up. Parentheses. Again, the slash mark. Would be the same, but your weight would be much less than on Earth. Matter. Something that occupies space and has mass, like I talked about a few moments ago. I better hurry up. I'm running out of time. Matter could be a solid, liquid, or finally a gas. Volume, the amount of space in an object that occupies or takes up. Now here are some diagrams that I actually got graded on, and this one right here got me the straight 100. So anyway, guys, oh boy, I'm running out of time. Better hurry up. Okay. So anyway, guys, I hope that we enjoyed today's episode together. Anyway, it's time to close out the doubleheader. Until tomorrow, don't forget to subscribe for more content. Comment in the section, the links below the description. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it. And hashtag 93 is tomorrow. And I hope that you tune in for that, because there's a lot more that I want to share. This is video memory of the science arcs on YouTube. And anyway, it's really good to talk about the things that I've missed over the years. So anyway, guys, this is all I'm going to talk about. Until tomorrow, Jonathan Baker saying good night to everybody. Be safe and make wise choices. We'll see you tomorrow on an all-new episode of the hashtag series. Be safe and make wise choices. See you later.